Hey, it's Clay, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol ITRM. We will take a look at the 30-minute time frame. If you're new to charts and not sure what I mean by 30-minute, I do offer an explanation video at that link. So if you go there, I'll explain in detail. I did this analysis on Tuesday, so that is where the orange and then green lines are coming from here. And as I talked about in yesterday's video, the sellers clearly showed up, and that was represented by that trend line. Now, I'd be lying if I was sat here and said that I knew that a gap down was coming. That would be very misleading on my part. And like I said, if you don't believe me, that's fine. You just got to go back in the video archives and watch the video from the 10th. But that trend line was very revealing that, maybe the sellers are showing up for a reason, and yeah, they showed up with the gap down here. But I'm going to go ahead and get rid of these lines. They've served their purpose, and sure, they still pertain to the chart. They're just not relevant right now, and from a presentation standpoint, I don't want to risk causing clutter and confusion because there's lines everywhere you look. So let's try to keep this as clean as possible. The main two levels that really do pertain going forward, the first one from the support side of things is that pink line there, which is the very famous 200 period moving average. Even if you have a very basic understanding of charts, I'm sure you've heard of the 200 period moving average, and you know that when the price is above it, you want to see it act as support, assuming, of course, you're long. And so far, so good. In fact, right down there on the gap down, surprise, surprise, you can see that's literally right where the price bounced off of. So a nice example there on the power of charts. But you definitely want to see that continue to happen going forward. So as far as main and very, very important level of support going into Thursday and Friday, right up there around $2.80, $2.79, right around that area as, again, the 200 period simple moving average. Now, on the flip side of things, I do want to get another little trend line here in a place. And we'll see if the price can actually push up through this trend line here. If it can, especially if it's a high volume break. So that's going to be the key. Watch the volume. If it's some little minuscule volume breakout. I'm not saying it's not possible, but the odds are much more likely to get a bigger movement if there's bigger volume. But the next key level of resistance would then be that overarching one right there, the purple line, which is the 50 period moving average on my chart, and currently valued at 386. But before you, like I said, do any sort of talking about that 50 period moving average, prices first got to break up above that trend line there. So we'll see if the price can get that job done or not. First off, thanks so much for watching the entire video. Real quick, before you go, I want to invite you to a live webinar, web class, training, workshop, online event, whatever you want to call it, but it will be me live revealing to you what I've discovered that has allowed me to transform myself from being an employee to being my own boss, including how I had only one losing day out of 73 days in total. I'm going to cover 3 keys that have helped me unlock profitable consistency within the markets. The first key is super weird, but in a productive type of way. The second key is super awesome because it quite literally is wired into our DNA as humans, making it very easy to use. But in a cruel way, this becomes a pitfall for many traders. I'll explain it all though, including how to avoid the pitfall that it creates for some. And yeah, the third key, when you hear it, sounds way too good to be true, but it's not, and I'll show you how it all works. Then at the end, I open it up for a question and answer session that is, again, totally live. Even if you can't make the live session, please still sign up as it will be recorded, and you can go back and watch the replay that I will send you. Click the image on the screen or click the link down in the description box so you can get the date and time and claim your spot, which I should note is limited due to the fact that this truly is a live event. If you have any questions, let me know. If not, I'll be seeing you soon.